Okay, so let's create one file called test file read and write. In this file, in this class, I'm going to show you how we can do the read and writing using file input and output stream. Okay, so here I have created one method, that is private static void method. It says that it will read and write file. So to read the file, will take one parameter, that is to read, and the file parameter, that is to write. So I have written one main method where I will call this read and write file and pass these two files. So first file I'm passing is this file itself, that is test file read and write. So it will read from this file and write into another file called testfile.java. Okay, so let's do it. So the logic what we need to do it here. First we need to read the file. Okay, while reading we will write into another file. So we need to open two things. One is file input stream to read the file and file output stream to write the file. So let's open file input stream. File input stream, let's give some variable name is equal to new file input stream. So here file input stream is taking two parameter, different type of parameters, like that those are constructor. So one is file, one is file descriptor, and one is string name of the file. So here I'm going to take the file because I'm passing the file here. So I will is file is to read. Okay, now here, this is throwing some exception, file not found exception, because the file what is coming here may not be present there. So let's put in try catch. This time we will not throw the exception. This time we will do something in finally block. Okay. So here I will catch this exception and print stack trace, and we will write one finally block. Finally block is required to release the resources. So here I need to release the resource, that is file input stream. We have to close this stream. It is very much required when you are doing the effective programming. You need to release the resource once you use it. Okay, so here I will say if to avoid null pointer exception, I will first check the null, because what will happen if this value is, there is some issue with in the try block, and this value is not at assigned, so this value will be input stream will be null. So while closing that, it may give you null pointer exception. So to avoid that, we will check the null first. So here we need to initialize it. So let's initialize the variable to null, and while closing itself there may be problem. While closing itself, it can say that there is some IO exception. So this exception, either we can catch it or we will throw it. This exception we will throw it. Okay, so this block is not required, because I'm if I'm throwing the IO exception, then no need to catch the partial exception, part of the exception. Either we catch it full or we can throw everything. It's up to you. You can do the few exception catch and few exception you can throw. That's up to you. Okay, so here input stream is created. Now let's try to read it. So let's first solve this compilation problem, because this method is throwing some exception. So I will also throw some same exception here. Okay, so now my input stream is ready. So let's read the file. To read the file, it will read in the terms of byte. Okay, so we will, because this is byte stream, this class is used to read and write in the byte stream. So what we will do, we will create one variable called integer variable, right? Then we will provide one loop saying that c equal to input stream dot read. A read int not equal to -1. So -1 denotes here end of file. So I'm starting reading the file, and it will read till it will get one integer value based on the whatever character it has written, their integer value. And if that is -1, that is end of file. Okay. So now I'm going to read this file. So C is something which I have read from the file and put into that C. Now C I'm going to write into another file. So for that I'll create file output string. Okay, file output string. The variable is output string. Let's create that output stream here. So output stream is equal to new file output stream, and the file to write is to write. Okay. So while writing this file, there are two options. If I show you the constructor here, it has, I'm talking about constructor which takes as well as boolean append. So boolean append, it is a kind of a boolean identifier which will open that output stream in the append mode or normal mode. So append mode means whenever you are trying to write into that file, it will not erase the existing data into that file from that file, and it will keep on inserting the information at the end of file. When you give normal, then it will just rewrite the whole file again. Okay, so let's try to give for now a normal. So here output stream also we can close. We need to close if output stream not equal to null, then output stream dot close. Okay, so what I will do, I will say output stream dot write. Here in case of input stream I have used read method. In case of output stream I will use write method, and I will write int, that is C. Okay, now let's run this program and see what is written into this test file.java. So, so test file.java. Let's see if something is there or not. Cool. So here, if you see, the content of that file is here. Whatever I have written, that is here. So let's try to write something into this file. So let's put some content. Let's put some comment also, and then because test file is calling some causing some compilation issue. Okay, that I'm not worrying right now because I just want to write that file. Okay, so I will say proceed. So once I say proceed, if I go to that file, I should be seeing that content is written here. Okay, so this is I'm reading from this file, that is test file, right? read write.java. You can take any file, whatever you want to read. Only thing you have to give the path and the dependency that it should be readable. Okay, and next file what I'm going to write, it should not be read only, it should be writable. Okay, so that file I will write here. Now let's do one thing. Let's make it second file. Let's keep this file out. File out file is equal to new file, and then I say I'll pass this out file. Let's make it set read only. Okay, now let's try to read it. Let's try to run this program and see what happens. Okay, so it causes some problem. It says that file is not there. File is there. The reason of not writing that file is access is denied. So because it is read only here. So let's remove this and run it again.